first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's second and 9.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Penix. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here's third and 2. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Now a third and 2. They'll try and run it here with Pierce. And he's going to have a Bears first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was third and 2 as they convert. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And he'll get forward to about the 42. It was A.J. Epinesa who brought him down. They face second down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go. And the Bears have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. London brought in motion. They'll go play action now with Penix. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will go all the way. Rondale Moore. Touchdown Atlanta.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Pierce. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
In motion comes Walker. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. It's 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This one complete downfield to Walker. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
On 1st and 10, it's Pierce. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackle for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll look to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
On play action, Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first down, it's Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive.
To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Richie Grant up from the secondary to get in on that one. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion comes Walker. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. He has Hyatt complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's caught left side by Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third down, 3 to go. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll run it with Pierce. He slams it in there, and he is in. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? Hut.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Okay, ready?
Here's second and 6.
Warrior 70.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's to the right side and incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment.
Let's go now.
Play action. It's Penix. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. Marked down at the 6. Now here's second and goal.
Go! Go!
From the gun, it's Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They'll throw. It's Penix. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. Here's Brown on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion comes Walker. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part, I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Now Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. It's Walker. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He fires downfield for Pitts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions.
And he will score again. Great London. Touchdown Falcons. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Falcons 35, Bears 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They run out of the pistol. It's Pierce. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Ground, it's Pierce.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, And goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes. And once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick six.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
On one, ready? Gun. Got. 12. Got.
On first down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
On 2. Here we go. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11 mining. 11 mining. 11. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
On one, ready? Get set. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Got. Ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Throwing now on first and 10. That's caught by Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Motion man is Hyatt. Now, faking the give. This one taken in by Hyatt.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide that'll hold them to a gain of 2. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Back to throw. the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Chicago. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Next to score, Falcons 42, Bears 28. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
The shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Track at 60. Here we go, set. Ready.
They're going to go play action with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to have a 1st down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. From the gun, here is Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Extra point coming now from Brown. He's got it. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. In motion comes Walker. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Take go.
Here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. To the air now on first and 10. And this will be incomplete punt. There's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. In motion comes Walker. Back to the air once more on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They'll look to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air again on second and 10. Now he'll run.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's a third down and 4. On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Bears. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
On play action, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Mustang 19.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run with Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Brown on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead.
And he will score. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Tight end on the move left. Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go!
Mooney in motion.
Set, go!
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
On the jump! Here we go, set! Go!
And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Ready?
It is 3rd and 10.
79 Bronco! Ready? Ready, ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. That is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go!
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Bone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. So it's a win here for